the ground team will simply be me, Cora, and Kains. I think that will be good enough. After all, I don't expect the Twi'leks themselves to be fighters, and most sensible people decide not to fight when faced with a lightsaber. In this case, two.
Jack's trying to hold in a smirk when you say that, but doesn't say anything.
Otis is well aware, that's why she said sensible.
One more, I got to turn on my light.
It's okay, guys. Most sensible people, when faced with a lightsaber, decide to back down. Flashbacks to kick flipping off Akril, charging at the Sith Lord, Astrid going around with a fucking battle axe, you engaging him in single combat, B2s.
Well, she never said that she considered the crew of the Icarus to be sane by normal standards. Right then, I suppose we shall get going. Early bird gets the worm and all that. Why did I suddenly turn into fucking fop? Man, it is quiet.
Hello?
Hello. Hey,
Hello.
Amanda, are you alive?
Hmm?
Just checking.
Too busy thinking about slimes.
Space out.
She's not spoken in like 30 minutes, so I thought I'd check she was still alive.
I don't really have anything to do, nor does anybody really need me, so I'm fine.
Oh,
Right then.
stay happy the less.
Let's bring this planet in motion then.
So I'm on the ground team.
Indeed.
Already my force spike.
Which one?
My old force pike. The one that's not killed hundreds of Jedi.
Oh, hundreds of Jedi is probably an exaggeration.
So does Kains leave the room?
Mm-hmm.
After he's left the room, Tissa just looks to Cora. Don't worry, I think he's coming around.
Let's go back.
Oh? I didn't think you'd wanna persuade him on that matter, Tizzer. You always do find ways of surprising me.
I didn't. He came to me to talk. I simply spoke with him.
Ah, so doubt
He
has
now
crept
seem-
into his heart. Interesting.
It seems I gave him quite a bit to think about.
Careful, Tizzer. If he relies too much on you, if you become his crutch, you're gonna end up damaging him rather than helping him.
Which is why I'm trying to slowly but surely steer him to making his own decisions.
Oh. In that regard, at least I know you're the perfect, well, woman for the job. I was gonna say man, but you know, kind of an awkward saying.
You see what I mean?
Well, after all, the best way to make people think for themselves is to give them answers that aren't exactly what they're looking for, nor are they simple.
Yes, well, don't get into the habit of doing that all the time, Tizzer. Sometimes people just want a plain answer. And she says that very begrudgingly after last session.
And most times I give them a plain answer.
Sure you do. And with that, I'm just gonna start walking. Anyway, I'm heading out. Let's go.
Indeed.
Right, teams, split up. I suspect who's going to go with who.
Party split. Basically, Jack and Astrid are on the ship.
Usually I'd always sing the song
they are
Never
being
Split the
air support.
Party, but in this case at least half the party is in a giant fucking support you from the fucking sky ship.
Honestly, I like the whole
Put it this way,
split.
the party can't be split if I fire enough rounds into the mountain. Then we're just connected by a longer stretch of air.
Okay.
I don't think that's how it
I'm
works.
just above you.
Firing main cannon.
Is that what B2 says every time you fire it?
So wait,
It's the heavens rebuking you.
how many speeder bikes do we have?
3.
3.
Wait,
But one is Jack's personal speeder bike, right?
no.
Yeah.
That's Cora's.
Well, she's got her own too, but one of them is my personal.
Wait, do you have
speeder
4?
No, 3.
No, we've
you're
got
free.
3. We've got
Okay.
2 Dibler ones. Cora's one. And obviously one of the Dibler ones is mine.
Well, technically, Cora's one is also Dibler one, but it's modified.
Yeah, they're all modified, basically, somewhat. Essentially, you've got, like, Cora's bike, Jack's bike, and the communal bike.
I really gotta upgrade my bike.
Hey, Adam.
Yep.
Caesar briefly considers whether or not she should drive Jack's bike.
You're the captain. Make the call.
Jack, you sense a disturbance in the force.
No,
this
like,
is all
and
a test.
then she looks at like Cora and Kains, primarily Cora, and then firmly sits on the bike to make sure no one else drives it. Because at least that way it's her fault, and she can take responsibility for it.
Let me just climb on the back of that. Oops, knocked my force bike into it. I'm sure it'll buff out.
Are you sure that's the bike you wanna be riding on?
I'm not planning to do anything fancy with it, just drive from point A to point B.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna question it. And Cora starts her own bike.
Wait, actually, what? Wait, what's Kane's like pilot planetary / agility like?
Nothing, mate.
Oh,
Not good. Let me check for you.
wait, is this like sort of the Warhammer deal where like as long as you like just driving the vehicle along a straight path, you don't need
Yeah,
to
as
make
long
it.
as
Yeah.
it's normal, you're normal. If you want to do anything fancy with it, you need to start making.
Yeah, exactly.
2
In other
greens.
words, I'm not. Yeah, it's like don't worry, Jack. Like, you don't have to do a backflip unless you want
Right.
to.
Although, if you do, my bike is over-tuned for maneuverability.
Like, basically, everybody is assumed to have enough common sense, as long as you have the skill. Like, as long as you don't have like 0.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I don't have piloting planetary train, but I do have 3 green in it.
Yeah, so you're a natural.
I'm just going to assume that you guys are Doctor and 2 Jedi are smart enough to be able to drive.
You had your driving license.
And not to mention, Kains is military trained, so I suspect that he's at least had a little go on one
Yeah,
of them.
he's got 2 greens in it.
This is the
See?
accelerator.
This is how you drive a fucking bike, and Cora just
You scratch your
You
face.
don't have skills in it either. What the fuck?
I mean, in fairness, on planetary, I only have 1 yellow.
Yeah.
Cora just slams on the gas and literally flies off out of the fucking hangar.
Okay, that's split you guys up into little groups.
I'm gonna step on the gas.
Caesar narrowly misses the the strut of the ramp out of the hangar,
Keg.
but does not hit it, and then just drives onward.
It's at that point where you realise that the engine is over-tuned, and I've actually swapped away some of the brakes for retro thrusters for sudden shifts.
Caesar's
wait,
like,
how
what
do
the
you
fuck is
stop
this? Why is this driving like? Oh,
The answer
right,
how I
it's
stop,
Jack's
rather than a
body
brake
bike.
like a normal person would, I fire a retro out of the left, which swings me round in a 180 twist, putting me behind them.
yes, like I said, Caesar basically goes like, why? Like, what the hell? Why does this not drive like? Oh, right.
This is so responsive! Oh god, I wish I'd trained more!
So to Caesar, it's basically like
It's like playing-
the turning is not like a gradual turn; it's on or off.
Yeah,
It's either max or no
it's
turn.
like playing a game, except your mouse sensitivity is 3 times its normal rate.
Yeah, so
Because, anything else wouldn't be Jack.
Perfect.
Caesar is just driving it along, the path, and not even trying to make any sort of detours or like shortcuts, because fuck it.
Alright then, so you are going across the land. You have to, as you discovered, go into Fresh Raider territory. It is a rather desolate place compared to the beauty of the valleys and mountains before. You can even see the bones of their victims piled in little, well, totems of warning as you enter their place. As
That's
expected.
rather barbaric.
Oh
They
yes,
eat
that was
flesh,
human
what do you
bones.
expect?
They are one of the more inhospitable races.
Are they even sentient?
Ash, how much do I actually know about the Flesh Raiders?
How much you know is what I've just given you.
Yeah, but like, do I know if they are sentient? I mean, I know out of character that they are, but do I know in character?
Probably not.
Is it just... I'm not sure. One would certainly suspect that, considering that they are much too cunning to simply be animals.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out one way or another.
They certainly act like animals.
Yes, well, that can be said about a lot of people we've met recently.
Good point.
Caesar calls Jack on the comlink.
Yellow?
Kick. Jack, any sign of their ship on your sensors?
Hey Ash,
You may scan.
may I scan?
Oh right, I'm the one who normally operates the scanners.
Is a scanner's a computer thing, right?
Yes.
Okie dokie. I assume me and Astrid both have 2 in intelligence, is that right?
I would suggest Astrid probably has more.
I have 3.
Well, sorry, someone read
I mean, she's a
a
mechanic.
book. Sorry, so look
remember-
at this posh fuck who went to actual schooling
No,
and paid attention.
You forgot, Astrid acts like a big mean Mandalorian, but she's a fucking nerd in actual Mandalorian
what
society.
actual nerd, alright? I bet you got
mean,
B's in school.
Have you taken a look at her armor? She's clearly a fucking nerd.
I bet you got B's in school. Yeah, we'll let Astrid do the scanning.
These.
Now, what do I have to roll?
It'd be a computers check. Diff 2?
Yep, Div 2.
Okay.
Oh, well, as far as you know, Div 2, you know.
Actually, you can roll either computers
Well,
or perception.
that's why I ask it with a
But, yeah.
question in my voice. I go,
I'm gonna use a light side because we have a few of those and I don't care. Fuck you.
Wow.
You cannot see anything of the sort, but you do see, oddly enough, a load of Fresh Raiders. Sadly, while you were looking, you completely forgot to tell the team about it, as they are open fire upon as they're driving through their territory. So, you now have a report of where the equipment is currently.
Okay, we should probably just directly take the ship there instead of, like, splitting up again. I don't know, what do you guys think?
Well, they do already know we're here. We raised quite the ruckus, that's for sure.
We've got powerful weapons on the ship. Seems beneficial to me that we just fly over there and get the equipment immediately.
Well, I was kinda hoping we could do some reconnaissance just in case there's no surprises.
Plus, one there supposed to be civilians in there.
That is also correct. We can't actually rely on the ship too much.
We can at least bring the ship close so we can get the civilians out.
I can understand your reservations, Klein. If you want to stay on the ship, I won't force you,
Oh.
but I'll be going by speeder bike.
There's armies of flesh raiders running about everywhere. Seems rather dangerous. You just got riddled full of bullets. Sorry, lasers.
Don't worry, Doc, I don't plan on fighting them. If things
Well-
get too hairy, I'm just gonna drive off to a safe area and ask for you guys to pick me up.
If it helps from your current combat experience, you know they're shitty shots.
Yeah. Don't worry. Like I said, Doc, if you want, go back on the ship. I'll handle the rest on my own. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I'm coming with you. I won't hear a word against it.
Up to you, Doc.
I mean, I don't know about that. They have 4 agility and 1 gunnery, or 1 like ranged skill. They're actually pretty good shots.
They were meant to be shitty, just got lucky. Essentially, they weren't even meant to hit you while you were driving.
Like 4 agility, 1 yellow. That's good.
Anyway, after we drop off Tizer on the ship, Astrid, do you...
possible trade.
What do you mean 4? It's just 1, 2, 3 with a yellow.
In the first attack, I
in their
counted.
ability and then 1 in the thing. Although that seems to be the majority thing. Like someone will say, "God, they're terrible." You're like, "What do you mean? They have really good stats."
No, like
compared to
up in the the first volley they rolled 3 green and 1 yellow.
Astrid, do you wanna come
They're
down?
lower than a ganger.
Do you wanna come down or do you wanna stay on the ship?
I'll come down.
Okay, in that case, Cora, Kains, and Astrid are gonna continue on the speeder bikes to the objective, while Jack and Tizer take the ship there.
Understood.
All right, let's do this.
That's the noise the speeder bikes make.
Hang on. Wait. Where is it? I swear I had... There you go.
Thank you.
I have one.
I prefer Kain's version.
Kick.
Of course you prefer King's version, or how?
I'm gonna assume we managed to avoid any major incidents as we're getting closer.
As I said, they completely suck ass at shooting. As I said, they're lower than like a gang member at shooting. Well, technically. They just have guns that give them a yellow. So essentially, as they're shooting at you, they're like cobbled together blasters and slug throwers just whisk past you. You're easy enough to avoid them. Right, here we go.
In the meantime, as this is happening, probably Astrid and Cora are both like, just another day at the office. Feels just like home, getting shot at all the time.
Right, so what do you do while you're coming up on a thing?
Well, first of all, what do we see?
Well, there's a bunch of equipment laying around, such as scanners, and there's actually a box full of, like, basic mining equipment.
Well, I was
But
going to
there's no
circle
people.
the place first to make sure there weren't any traps or any like ambushes waiting for us before we just swooped directly into where the equipment was.
Yeah, well, you can easily check there. There's no perimeter really, and as you get closer, as I mentioned, there's no one there. There's some mining equipment, some scanners, a computer console, and really that's about it. There's wires leading into the ruins, but there's no one around.
Okay. Do the wires like obviously lead somewhere, or are they just sort of randomly?
They lead into the ruins.
Yeah.
The door.
Right, let's leave the speeder bikes here and get closer to that equipment. Astrid, I'm assuming you're okay with computers, right?
No,
You're a nerd.
they fucking suck at computers, dude.
I can build a computer. I can't use them.
Well, Tizer's up on the ship. She can probably hack that console remotely and take a look at it.
I guess I am okay with computers.
Well, there you go.
As I said, you can build one, but
Yeah.
not exactly.
Take a look at that stuff. What do you see? What's this shit about?
Ash?
Well, as you basically start typing on a computer, you can just see all the information start coming out. There are scans of this place, trying to get the doors open. Apparently the doors opened not even from their interaction. And, well, that's when the scanners apparently show that the life signs in this area ended and their trackers got dragged inside the ruins. But they do, on the console, it does show exactly where their ship is located.
Oh, that's convenient.
Kains leans over.
Looks like we've got a direct location. This is ideal.
I'm gonna assume the ship is probably either running a skeleton crew or it's been completely abandoned. I'm more curious what happened to the guys that went inside and suddenly died.
At least this means we have a direct target that we can hit.
We were told to deal with the raiders. It looks like the issue solved itself. We can just recover their ship. That seems rather convenient.
Yes, there might be some trap lying in wait for us.
Rather than trap, I feel like they uncovered something that got them killed. Lucky for us, but still.
It's possible. I'm thinking back to that creature we met the other day.
Funny,
There's something more at work here.
Funny, I was thinking the same. Oh wait, only 3 people? I thought a lot more died here.
No, they were dragged inside.
I said there were 3 people here.
Ah,
like
okay.
3 life signs, and they got basically.
Ash, do I see any sort of resemblance to what happened with the cave? Something that seems off-putting about this place?
You do feel something off, but definitely not in the same vein. It's more of spook. It's not like, oh, dark side. It's like, spooky here. Something's not right.
There does seem to be some kind of disturbance here, but it's definitely not on the level of what that creature was causing. If there's 3 life signs in there, we should probably, well, find out who they belong to. I'm thinking 3 of us, 3 of them. I like those odds. Maybe we should send Jack and Teaser with the ship to check on the raider ship while we see what's inside the temple.
Kains just nods in agreement.
Right then, Astrid, what do you think?
I'm fine.
You are a bounty hunter after all. Sort of. Alright then. I'm gonna try to contact Jack. Hey Jack, did you receive the coordinates for the ship?
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Good. Think you and Teaser can handle that on your own? There seem to be some survivors in the temple. I was thinking me and the others can go and hunt them down, see what's up.
I can get close to it. I'm gonna keep on station in case you need me.
Alright, that sounds good. Give us about 10 or 15 minutes. If for some reason we lose contact, well, just assume
It's
something
alright.
went wrong.
If for some reason I lose contact, I've got your bugs.
Good. Right then.
Are you going to be taking the scan data from the console?
Yep.
Okay then, one
Like,
moment.
you don't even question it now that there's plural bugs on multiple party members.
I still don't know how I feel about the fact that you have my clothes bugged at all times.
Do your own laundry then. You don't even do it, Jack. Robot does it all.
As you enter into the place, you see, well, what you see before you right now. Ruins of a time long forgotten. Statues towering above you as you walk these halls into the temple proper. This was clearly only meant to be an entrance as you go deeper. A secluded place away from the wilds of Typhon.
Just a sec.
When you people said you're visiting a Jedi temple this time, this isn't what I had in mind.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry, Kains.
There is there is a Jedi statue. There's clearly a Jedi.
By the way, Ash, that's for my sense power. Do I sense any presence around us or something that I should be on the lookout for?
What's the wording of your sense power?
Just a sec.
You said it was a Jedi temple every time it's in.
No, it's a Jedi temple. Calm
I
down.
know, sorry, it just really amused me the way you said that.
Fine.
Welcome back, Esper.
Right. I found it. The user may spend blah blah to sense all living things within short range, including sentient and non-sentient beings, and can sense current emotional state of one living target with whom he is engaged. So no, just basically sense everywhere around us in a short range. Everything sentient and non-sentient.
But it still needs to be living, so not droids.
Okay. So essentially, you don't really sense anything. How far does it reach? Just
Short
around?
range.
Then no, you don't really sense anything.
Okay.
However, the scan data you pulled up. One moment.
No. Also, that has not been actually updated properly. I made a mistake. Yeah, I actually had one. But that matters.
This is the map they scanned of a temple.
Okay.
This shall represent you.
Oh, I know that map. Sorry, just a side issue, but when I actually
I'm
played
assuming
Total-
there's no entrance here, it's only on this side? Because it's connected?
Yes, that is the entrance.
Right. Is there anything else distinguishable? I mean, I see something here. What's that?
Well, essentially, that's where the little, well, one of the signals are coming from.
Gotcha. Right, well, I guess we should proceed cautiously from this point on, so I'm gonna make a stealth check for us. Unless somebody else is feeling adventurous. Is somebody good at stealth?
No, not at all.
I'm gonna assume
That depends how Ash runs stealth.
gonna
Yeah,
assume
don't
the
worry.
big ass Mandalorian probably isn't either, so.
I mean,
Yeah, I would
anyone who
give
has
you-
decent
Oh, boy.
is good at stealth.
Hang on, wait.
Okay, waiting.
Listen to your GM. Right, so essentially, I would say that for Mandalorian heavy armor would give you 1 black dice, essentially,
Okay.
to this check.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure Astrid's really good at stealth.
Because she has high agility?
Is she? Are you actually?
Yeah, she's got high agility, and the armor is custom fitted to her and padded.
What's your agility?
it's not
What's your
impeding
stealth
on
roll
its
like, Astrid?
Assuming she
4
doesn't have.
greens.
Oh,
See?
and
So,
if
like,
it-
she's a natural.
yeah, okay, so the armor won't give you black dice, it depends on who wants to roll then.
In
Don't
that
speak
case,
away.
you roll because I'm trained, so you're gonna get a blue dice from me.
Yeah, so Cora's just like, watch out for there.
Yeah, like she don't think like this big clanking hole. Think of it as like
Yeah.
really well fitted.
Roll with the
put
blue
together
dice then.
suits. Then she moves like a fucking tiger.
Crouching tiger. Hidden Mandalorian battle axe?
Yeah, I tried to think of the most aggressive cat-based animal. Jaguar didn't seem to fit.
Esper, you rolling?
Yeah, man, you get 1 blue and the dip's 2 pubs.
Alright.
Let's see how well you sneak.
Jesus.
You get a bunch of advantages though. Okay, so you're a little noisier than you'd expect.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Get on the building, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage, I'm in a giant ass boat!